From now onwards, we will study math also. So our today's topic is measurement. Why do we need to measure the objects? To check their length or to calculate their capacity, okay, to know their weight. So these all are the things which comes under measurement. First of all, we'll talk about length, okay. We can measure the length of certain area with the help of our hands or sometimes finger. It depends what is the size of that object which we want to calculate or which we want to measure. For example, if I want to measure the length of this board, okay, by using my hand. So for that, I need to place my finger, my thumb, right at the corner from where it is beginning till here, and then like this, I'll start measuring the length. Now I'll check that how many how many handspan will require to cover the length of this board. For example, 10. Okay, so the length of this board will be equal to my 10 handspan. Okay, or I can also check its length by using my cubit. Cubit, what is cubit? When we measure the length from our elbow till our fingers, okay, then it is called cubit. Now check the length. This is 1 till here it is coming 1 cubit. Then I'll put my elbow on this point, and then this 2 cubit, then 3 cubit, then 4 cubit, and then approximately 5. So the length of this board is also equal to my 5 cubit, and handspan was 10. And if we cannot measure the length with our digit. Digit is 1 finger, okay, because it is very lengthy, okay. So it means choosing the method of measuring the length depends on the size of the object, okay. That is why we select that whether handspan would work or whether we can measure it by cubit, or if we want to measure the area space of the room, then we may need we can measure it with our pace, that how many steps we need, okay, like from here till there till up to the board, how many steps I would need to take. 1, 2, 3. So I am covering this area, this length in 3 steps. So these all are the non-standard units of measuring the length, okay. But why they are non-standard? Because they are not telling us the appropriate number of the length, okay. To check the appropriate length, we use certain measuring tapes, or we call it ruler. You all must have seen this ruler. You all must have used this ruler. Okay, so this ruler is having the measurement of centimeters. Okay, like this. You can see the cm here. And if you want to measure any length, then what do you need? You just need to place this ruler to the point of the object, and then you can find this up to what is the length of this object, okay. Like if I measure, then it is of here 4 centimeter, then again here, okay. So like this we can measure the length of any object by placing the ruler under it and checking that up to which number the length is coming, okay. So this is one method. So with the rulers which we are using, it has the unit of centimeter, okay. And if we want to measure the lengthy objects, for example, if I want to measure this bow, then what does this ruler will work? No, I would need something bigger. So for that we use the unit meter, okay. We use the unit meter. For lengthy object we use meter unit. So meter is greater than centimeter. 1 meter is equals to 100 centimeter. Alright. Now come to capacity. Capacity is like if I have, suppose I have this box, suppose, okay, and I want to fill this box with candies. Okay, now how many candies will require to fill this basket completely? For that will be the capacity of this box. That how many candies it can contain, it can have. So similarly here as I've drawn, this is one jug. This one jug can be filled with 4 cups of water or tea. Okay, so the capacity of one jug is 4 cups. Okay, so this is by this how we can calculate the capacity of any object. So this is one thing. Now how we measure the weight of any object. To measure the weight, we first find out that which object would be heavier. Okay, for example, if I have 2 books, if I have 2 books in my one hand and I don't have any other book in my hand, then which hand is holding the weight? Obviously this, which is having 2 books. Okay, and if I say that if I have duster and this is a chalk. Okay, so which object is heavier? Is chalk is heavier or duster is heavier? Duster is heavier and chalk is lighter than duster. So by this we can find out the weight. Okay, we can assume we can find out the weight of the object, or this is just one method that how we identify that which object is heavier and which object is lighter. Now to measure its exact unit, we use kilogram. Okay, kilograms or grams weighted stones. Okay, or weight 1 kg or 500 gram, or we can call it half kg. So kilogram is kilogram, kg means kilograms. Okay, kilograms are greater than grams, or we call it g. Okay, so 1 kilogram is equals to 1000 grams. Okay students, so further when you will do the question, or you see that when you go to buy any fruits or vegetables kind of thing, for them the shopkeeper use the balancing machine. Like this, such kind of machine is used by the vendor when we go to buy any fruit or vegetable, and here he places some fruits, and if we want to take half kg or 1 kg, then he put a stone of that measurement. If we want to take it half kg, 500 grams means half kg. Okay, then we put the stone of measuring stone of 500 weight. Okay, 500 gram weight. So by like this he measure the weight and give us the goods. Okay, so now you have learned that how we can calculate the length by using the ruler scale or any measuring tape, or we can calculate the capacity by knowing that how many smaller unit will require to fill a big unit. Okay, and how we calculate the weight, how we measure the weight by using the weighted stones. Okay, and then we can also find the difference, or we can also compare two things. that which one is if to the with the length, what do we compare? We compare which one is longer and which one is shorter. Okay, and for the capacity we get to know that how many units are required. Okay, and to check the weight we see that which one is heavier. Heavier, a basket, a bucket, or a mug. Obviously, mug is lighter than the bucket, and bucket is heavier. This is heavy, and this is light. So bucket is heavy and mug is light. So this is how we compare the weight of two things. Okay, I hope this measurement topic is clear to you all. If it is not, then let me know.